So hello and welcome to my final video looking at Whitechapel 1870 to 1900. In this video we'll be looking at the Jack the Ripper murders and the investigative policing that took place around these murders. So first of all, the Jack the Ripper murders themselves. They took place in 1888. 5 women were murdered in Whitechapel. Police believe they were all killed by the same person, who was never caught, but he was nicknamed Jack the Ripper. The victims were as follows. On the 31st of August, Mary Ann Nichols or Polly Nichols was found in Bucks Row. On the 8th of September, Annie Chapman was found in the backyard of 29 Hanbury Street at Spitalfields. And then there was the double murder event of the 30th of September of Elizabeth Stride, found in Berners Street, and Catherine Eddowes, found in Mitre Square in Aldgate. And lastly, on the 9th of November, Mary Jane Kelly was found inside 13 Miller's Court, Dorset Street, also in Spitalfields. So what methods did the police use to investigate these murders and other serious crimes at the time? Well, the methods included the following. They followed up on direct leads. They also followed up on journalist theories. They followed up on coroner's reports and on clues found with the victims themselves. They arranged post-mortems of the victims. They also set up soup kitchens. They questioned lodging house residents. They also asked for help from other police forces. They carried out house-to-house searches, interviewed witnesses or supposed witnesses, visited lunatic asylums and distributed leaflets. But there were a number of obstacles to the police success in the investigation. This included, of course, the lack of forensic evidence available to police at the time, but also police-force rivalry, especially between the City of London Police and H Division. Crime scenes that were often tampered with, even by the police themselves. Reports made to the media, a police database of evidence that was too small to be helpful, some attempted use of bizarre policing techniques, including policemen dressing up as women but refusing to shave off their beards and moustaches, and also the Whitechapel Vigilance Committee, a group which offered rewards and went out on the streets at night making a noise to try and catch the Ripper. Now, although Jack the Ripper was never caught, the police investigation, a lot of lessons were learned from it, and the investigation itself led to a review of police record keeping and the adoption of the battalion system in 1894, which combined physical measurements, photography and record keeping to identify repeat criminals. Fingerprint records also began to be used instead of physical measurements by the early 1900s, and police started right at the end of this period to use telephones to communicate. Okay, so thank you for watching this final video. Check out the rest of the videos in this topic, but also additional video which will look in a bit more detail at the Jack the Ripper murders